Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Manchester Mayor outlines priorities in State of City speech. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Meet new people, make great, have fun. The Texas School of Bartenders. Call 1-800-BARTEND. Call 1-800-BARTEND. Online at texasschoolofbartenders.com.
Joyce Craig began her first State of the City speech by thanking everyone for their support during her short time in office.
Thank you.
Craig says she has already seen improvements in the way Manchester is operating, for instance, when it comes to dealing with substance abuse.
When I became mayor on January 2nd, it took around 2 to 3 weeks to get Safe Station patients into treatment. Now we can get people into treatment in 2 to 3 days.
The mayor says she spoke to the president during his visit about the need for additional federal funding for recovery programs, noting that 65% of the people Manchester treats come from out of the city. One of the mayor's major themes during the campaign was the need to improve the city's schools. Noting that she herself is a product of the Manchester education system, Craig said the focus must be on improving student achievement.
We need curriculum alignment across all grade levels so there's a seamless transition from elementary school to middle school to high school. We need to work together to close the gap so children are prepared when they start kindergarten.
The mayor says that healthy schools are important when it comes to attracting young families and businesses. To make sure that Manchester is meeting the needs of the business community, the mayor announced the formation of the Manchester Business Council.
This council will bring together city officials, municipal staff, and business leaders to create a more business-friendly environment that will aid business attraction and retention and expand the municipal tax base.
Next Wednesday, the mayor will give her budget address. She says the tax cap will keep her from doing everything she wants, and she will be looking to others in the city for help as she outlines those priorities. In Manchester, Ray Brewer, WMUR News.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Suspect in custody after stabbing at Bunker Hill Community College. A suspect is in custody after a stabbing on the campus of Bunker Hill Community College. Officials of the Boston school said Wednesday after that the victim was stabbed in the hand inside a men's room in the B building of campus. The victim was taken to the hospital and treated for minor injuries. Officials said the suspect left the campus and was at large until the school reported the suspect was in the custody of state police around 4:25 p.m. The college said it did not go on lockdown because security watched the suspect leave campus on surveillance video. This peeping Tom is not what police expected. Kennebunk police responded to a home to capture a peeping Tom Wednesday morning, but it's not what you think. A turkey managed to get inside a home through a window, police said in a Facebook post. Police had some fun with the situation in the Facebook post. In reality, police captured the turkey and returned it to the wild. Homeowner Melissa said her daughter was home by herself when she heard the turkeys crash through a double-paned window. She checked an upstairs bedroom and found the turkey standing on the bed, admiring itself in a mirror. Melissa said she's not sure how the turkey did not injure itself smashing through the window. The post by Kennebunk Police has been liked and shared several hundred times. And here's a look at the post that they posted on Facebook. And there you go on that report. And now let's take a look at your U.S. stock market and see how your U.S. stock market closed for this Wednesday evening. Sorry about that. Forgot what day it was. And here's a look at your U.S. stock market. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the red and went down. Your Nasdaq closed in the red and went down. S&P 500 closed in the red and went down. CNBC IQ 100 closed in the red and went down. Gold closed in the green and went up. Oil closed in the green and went up. US 10-year closed in the red and went down. Euro/USD closed in the green and went up. And VIX closed in the red and went down. Stocks close lower after Fed hikes rates, upgrades economic outlook. U.S. stocks whipsawed on Wednesday after the Federal Reserve upgraded its economic outlook and increased interest rates. The central bank also increased its rate hike forecast for next year. Austin bombing suspect's family speak out about his darkness. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Here I am on I-35. It's one of the main thoroughfares in Texas, going from Austin all the way to Dallas and beyond. And you can see all those lights. Those are police cars, federal trucks right there. That's the ATF trucks. And right now they're still working on the scene where the suspected serial bomber, Mark Anthony Condit, was killed overnight in a police-involved incident. We don't exactly know many of the particulars. We do believe that, well, we are told that an explosion killed him. He had explosives in his car. But right around there, what we've just learned is that a police van rammed his vehicle from behind. He was apparently leaving one of these two hotels. Police and law enforcement had been following him for a number of hours before that. They had learned that he was their suspect. They had pieced together the kind of bombs that he had been making, learning about the components that he had been putting into the bombs, and basically he had a signature. He was using similar components with similar types of explosives for all of the different bombs. And even though there were bombs with trip wires, and there were bombs that were just handled as packages, bombs that were mailed, they all had these signatures, and that's how they were able to hit on him. They were tracking him overnight, and as he began to leave here, we understand they got concerned that he might get away. They figured that right here in the open, in the middle of the night, was the right time to try to take him down. They rammed his vehicle. and it exploded. And you might be able to see at some point from surveillance pictures that it blew out the windows of the car. Now, we know he is 24 years old, a white male. We don't know about any of his affiliations. We don't know at this point if he had accomplices, but we do know the authorities are investigating him. They are at his house.
Okay, and there you go on some of that video and that report. The family of the suspected Austin bomber, Mark Anthony, said they were stunned and broken that he was behind the deadly bombings in Austin over the last month. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday evening. And I'll be back with another newscast tomorrow. And I'll have a news report later on this evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.